Engineering is quiet now. Emergency lighting casts long amber shadows across scorched bulkheads and twisted support struts. Steam drifts from ruptured conduits, no longer violent, just spent. The warp core hum has steadied, its rhythm even and controlled, as if the ship itself has taken a breath. Data steps into the chamber alone. "Commander La Forge," he calls once. There is no immediate response. Following residual power readings, Data moves deeper into engineering. He rounds a collapsed support beam and finds Geordi where he fell, partially shielded from the blast by the very structure he positioned himself against. His visor is cracked, its emitters flickering erratically, feeding distorted sensory input into an already failing system. Geordi's breathing is shallow but steady. "Data," he says quietly. The visor isn't compensating correctly anymore. It's picking up too much. Every fluctuation, every alarm. It's overwhelming. He pauses, then adds calmly, "Would you take it off?" "Of course," Data replies. He carefully disengages the damaged visor and removes it. The chaos of engineering seems to soften. Geordi exhales, his expression easing as the constant sensory barrage fades. "That's better," Geordi says faintly. Data scans him, then lowers the tricorder. "Commander," Data says, "my medical assessment indicates that further intervention will not improve your condition." Geordi nods once. "I know." His head turns slightly toward the warp core. "Did we hold?" "Yes," Data replies. "Containment is stable. Your actions prevented a core breach. The ship will survive." A faint smile crosses Geordi's face. "Good. Then it was worth it." There is a pause, just long enough to matter. "Geordi," Data says, hesitating for a fraction longer than usual, "I wish to state something for the record. Of all my interpersonal relationships aboard this vessel, you have been the most consistent, the most trusting, and the most patient." Geordi looks toward him, surprised but calm. "You are my best friend," Data says simply. Geordi nods. "I know, Data. I always knew." Data inclines his head. "Thank you," he says, "for teaching me." Geordi's breathing slows. As the warp core readings stabilize fully, his life signs fade. The ship hum evens out. Life is lost. The Enterprise endures. Data remains still for a moment, then turns back to the console. He reroutes auxiliary power through a secondary manifold, locking containment fields into place. One by one, system indicators shift from red to amber, then to green. Engineering is functional. Data straightens and taps his communicator. Data to bridge. The channel opens. Engineering is stabilized. Data reports evenly. Warp core containment is secure. Auxiliary power has been restored to all primary systems. He pauses. Engineering has sustained heavy casualties. Data continues. Several personnel are deceased or incapacitated. Another pause, longer now. Commander La Forge was fatally injured while maintaining containment integrity, Data says. His actions prevented a catastrophic failure. Silence answers him. Then Picard's voice returns, steady but weighted. Understood. A beat passes. Mr. Data, Picard continues. Until further notice, you will assume control of engineering. There is no hesitation. Acknowledged, Data replies. I will remain in engineering and continue damage control operations. Report any changes immediately, Picard orders. Yes, Captain. The channel closes. Data lowers his hand. Around him, engineering hums, scarred, wounded, but alive. The ship survives. For now. Sickbay continues to fill. Dr. Crusher moves with efficiency born of long habit, but the strain is beginning to show. Medical teams work at every biobed. Tricorders chirp, monitors beep, and the low hum of life support systems forms a constant, uneasy backdrop. Another stretcher arrives. Plasma burns, a nurse reports. Internal bleeding. We're losing him. Crusher is already there, scanning, adjusting, issuing orders. Prep for surgery, now! The nurse hesitates. Doctor, there's no one available to assist. Crusher looks around. Every member of her staff is already occupied. Some are treating patients. Others are barely standing themselves. She swallows. For the first time since the wave hit, Dr. Beverly Crusher hesitates, not from fear, but from disbelief at what she's about to do. She steps back toward the medical console near the wall. Her hand hovers over an unused control panel, its interface dim and untested. The Emergency Medical Hologram, installed months ago, logged, certified, never activated. Crusher had signed off on it herself, more out of compliance than confidence. A contingency she never believed she would need. She takes a breath. Computer, she says quietly. Activate the Emergency Medical Hologram. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the air beside the biobed shimmers. Light coalesces into human form. A balding man appears. Mid-40s, Starfleet medical uniform, hands at his side. Please state the nature of the medical emergency, the hologram says briskly. Crusher blinks once, then she exhales. Welcome aboard, she says. You're on the USS Enterprise with a casualty overflow. You'll assist wherever I assign you, and you'll do it fast. The hologram looks around Sickbay, at the wounded, the alarms, the dying all around. I see, he says, adjusting his cuffs. So this is what emergency means. Crusher meets his eyes. It means lives depend on you. The EMH nods, all trace of irritation gone. Then let's begin. He moves immediately to the nearest biobed, scanning, issuing instructions, working with a speed that surprises even Crusher. She watches him for a half second, then turns back to her patients. The room feels different now, still overwhelmed, still strained, but no longer alone. The bridge is quiet again. Repairs continue at a measured pace. Consoles hum at reduced power. The main viewer shows the vast alien structure hanging in space, immense, unmoving, patient. Paris stiffens at the helm. Captain, I'm detecting an energy fluctuation. Riker steps closer. From where? Paris checks his display. The structure, it's emitting a focused beam. Picard turns. Shields? Still holding, Riker replies, then pauses. Wait, something's wrong. A low tone reverberates through the bridge, subtle, penetrating. The lights flicker. Captain, Paris says, unease creeping into his voice. That energy is passing through the shields. Picard's jaw tightens. Can we block it? Riker shakes his head. It's not impacting them. It's ignoring them. Without warning, a shimmer ripples across the bridge. One by one, crew members begin to vanish. Transporters are offline, Riker shouts. This isn't us. More crew vanish. Picard steps forward. All hands. Riker turns back and finds the captain gone. Only a handful remain now. The bridge feels cavernous. Empty chairs. Unattended stations. Then the shimmer returns. The remaining crew vanish in an instant. The bridge is left utterly empty. Consoles continue to glow. The ship drifts on. Sickbay is still in motion. The emergency medical hologram works at a biobed, hands moving with efficient precision as medical scanners hum softly. Nurses move between patients, responding to alarms and instructions. Try to remain still, the EMH says briskly. Your leg fracture hasn't been set yet. The patient grimaces, and then disappears. The biobed goes silent. The EMH freezes. He looks down at the empty bed, scans the space where the patient had been, then looks around Sickbay. Patients are vanishing. Dr. Crusher, along with the nursing staff, is gone. One by one, Biobeds empty. Stretchers lie abandoned. Nurses disappear mid-step. Monitors flatline, not from death, but from absence. Within seconds, Sickbay is silent. The EMH stands alone. He turns slowly, taking in the empty room, disbelief etched across his face. "Who authorized these transports?" he demands. "Transporter control, respond!" No answer. He looks at the vacant biobeds again. Honestly, he mutters, incredulous, the nerve of some people. "Lieutenant Commander Data to the EMH. Please report your status."